Hi everyone, this is Vic back again with another fragrance review, and today I'm going to review Red for Men by the house of Giorgio of Beverly Hills, released in 1991. And this fragrance is a fantastic fragrance, in my very humble opinion. Hopefully it's still in production, and this fragrance to me is just magic. It's a leather fragrance for men, and top notes are very important to me. Artemisia, caraway, basil, bergamot. Heart notes are carnation, geranium, juniper berries, thyme, rose, and jasmine. Base notes are leather, oak moss, amber, patchouli, and cedarwood. Also, I want to give you the main accords, and the main accords are aromatic, fresh and spicy, herbal, woody, leather, mossy, warm and spicy, earthy, floral, and amber. Well, it's a fragrance that belonged to the 90s era, and the 90s era was the era of the powerhouses. If you remember, I remember well, this fragrance was very popular when it was released, and still it's one of the best releases by the house of Giorgio of Beverly Hills. And I really love the fragrances from Giorgio of Beverly Hills because they are fragrances that really never disappoint me. And this fragrance is very catchy, very also very in a way very sexy, and also very pleasing, very sophisticated, very fragrance that nowadays they don't make, because nowadays fragrances are made by computers, and who cares about searching and developing a fragrance? Unfortunately, I don't know who is the perfumer behind this fragrance, because this fragrance is very well blended, and also has a powdery and soapy notes that is not mentioned, but I have to mention this. But it's a very leathery fragrance above all, and very manly, very masculine fragrance. It's a kind of fragrance that ladies love that on you. It's spicy, very attractive, very kind of yeah, it's a kind of night fragrance. It's a kind of date fragrance, I would say. On the same ballpark as Patou Pour Homme. I'm not telling you it's an alternative to Patou Pour Homme, but it's on the same ballpark. So if you really like Patou Pour Homme and you cannot buy it anymore because it's not anymore in production, then switch to Red for Men by Beverly Hills. Then you might love that fragrance. It's musky and very masculine, very manly. Perfect scent for fall and winter. Is one of those fragrances that very affordable nowadays. You can even find it at the rack stores such as Marshall, TJ Maxx, Burlington for less than $20. Warm, spicy, leathery, and the longevity and the sillage is still good. It's not good as the time it was released, because it has been reformulated. Now fragrances by Giorgio are made by Elizabeth Arden, but it's a very very convenient reformulation, I would say. It's not a bad reformulation, because I pretty remember that I had the original version. Yeah, the original version was deeper than this and had more depth, but still was a very fantastic fragrance, and it still remains a great fragrance for the bargain price you pay. A little thing about the Giorgio Beverly Hills, an American brand founded by Fred and Gail Heyman in 1961, named after the luxurious boutique whose sunny yellow and white striped waning inspired the perfume's packaging, and they are located in the Beverly Hills, as you can guess. And Fred Hyman was raised in New York, Zurich, and Paris, and originally he was a hotelier by trade. Hyman relocated to California and opened a ritzy eclectic boutique, and his goal was to catch very high-profile clients located in Radio Drive and that located Radio Drive, and that boutique of Beverly Hills, Giorgio, offers selection of designer clothes and also became a kind of very fashionable, very trendy style boutique for stars such as Cary Grant, Frank Sinatra, etc., etc. And Giorgio Beverly's fragrance was launched in 1981 by Fred Hayman and his wife Gail Hayman, and they started to launch fragrances. Lots of fragrances they were launched, and they are really fantastic people. And this fragrance was fantastic from the start, and the mood of Beverly Hills is a mood of classy, cool California in the bottle. Giorgio Beverly Hills fragrances were sold to Avon for an astonishing $165 million, and the boutique subsequently changed its name to Fred Hayman Beverly Hills. Well, that's it. So additional fragrances are made, and the list goes on. And the 30th anniversary of Giorgio Beverly's fragrances are today. The holder of the license is Elizabeth Arden. Well, I think I told you lots of things about this brand. Fantastic brands. I've been there, and I really love their fragrances. Great fragrances. Still a blast from the past. Give it a try, because this might be the one you've been looking for. Cheerio!